Can you tell me your name and surname and also introduce your company?
Okay, I am Eric Alvarez. I am the CEO of Destination Management Services de Mexico, and I'm also the president-elect for the Association for the Meetings Tourism in Mexico.
The first question, how ITBT Berlin 2025 is going and how are you experiencing this?
Well, it's going quite well. It's a huge program. It's a huge show, and you get the opportunity to talk to people from all over the planet about coming to Mexico and experiencing Mexico, the real Mexico, not the one portrayed in the media. A Mexico that is vibrant, a Mexico that is a lot of fun with great food and great experiences for everybody. And again, we're with the Mexico City team. We're just having a fantastic time, and everybody is pulling through the same area. So we're very happy, and it's very chill for us.
Cool. As a DMC, the specific services and expertise do you offer to clients looking to plan and execute their travel experience?
Yeah, well, what we do is, and we're a little bit different because we don't have any kind of package. Everything that we do is tailor-made. So that means that we start with the client. I always ask them, when your participants are going on the plane, what do you want them to feel? What do you want them to think? And what do you want them to have learned? And with those three questions, we build a program around those objectives. So we start from the client and we build the experience tailored and catered to the exact expectations of the client. So we kind of conform Mexico to be what you expect and when you want to come out. So usually people come back from Mexico completely surprised because they never imagined Mexico to be what they receive. So we're very proud of doing that.
How do you ensure that travel experiences are tailored to meet the specific needs and preferences of your clients?
That's exactly it. We don't sell a product, we ask questions. And the more we ask, the better we understand what the expectations are, and we can better design an experience that's going to resound specifically to you. I think we're moving from, many years ago we were talking about trips and tours. Then we migrated into experiences. I think now we're going to migrate into connections. So the way to create a meaningful connection between the visitor and the country is by asking, what is meaningful connection for you? What do you think is a meaningful connection? And that means listening to what's important to you as a traveler, and making sure that we answer the questions of what is meaningful to you. And we make a connection, and it makes a very meaningful and deep connection that is going to endure through the years, and it's going to make your trip the most memorable one because it's going to be personal.
Cool. How do you collaborate with local suppliers and partners with tourism board?
That's what I was talking about. We have people from the Mexican City Tourism Trust. We have hoteliers, and we all talk to each other. We all collaborate, and we all understand that it's about what we just said. It's about the experience of the traveler. So we are, in Mexico, we tell, mi casa es tu casa. It's not just a saying for us. It really is unfathomable for us to, if you come to my house and you don't leave happy and satisfied, then it's against my culture. We all understand that. So in the manner that we ask the proper questions and we see what's going to make you happy and what's going to be meaningful for you, we all conform, and we all have this culture ingrained that we have to, produce what you are looking for. So that's what makes us a different destination, and that's what gives us our warmth. Our famous Latino warmth, it comes from that, and it comes from the real necessity that we have to cater to your experience and make the trip memorable for you.
I can feel this energy already. Okay, and the last question, how do you DMC stay updated with the latest trends?
Coming here, talking to other DMCs in the world, making a lot of benchmarks. The DMCs at least the corporate side, DMCs, we're a very close-knit community, so there's a lot of communication where you can go to another owner of another DMC and ask, hey, how's this working for you? How are you dealing with these companies? How are you dealing with these associations? What are you doing in terms of marketing, in terms of promotion, in terms of experience design, and so on and so forth? So there's a lot of communication throughout the world with different people around the world, and that's how you get your ideas. You come to these events, you talk to other people, and that's how you stay updated, and you get the beat and the pulse of what the traveler and the meeting planner needs.
Also, the last question, can you tell me about your future plans?
My future plans, I want to be the best DMC in the world. That's our 5-year plan. But yeah, I mean, what we're trying to do is build interconnections and maybe evolve the concept of the DMC to not be a tourism provider, but a connection facilitator, and fomenting those deep connections, those deep personal connections. I think that's the future of the industry, and I think that's what we should be thriving for. Listen a lot, learn a lot, and then provide what the person. Let me give you an example. I was with a client in Mexico City, and we were having dinner, and he was leaving the next day. And he said, I have my little coffee grinder at home, and wherever I travel, I like to have coffee beans, and my morning ritual is to grind my own coffee. He says, but I'm leaving tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So I went to my house, I grabbed a bag of coffee beans from Mexico, and I took it to his hotel. And it made all the difference in the world. Now him and I are connected. Now I won't forget him, and he will think of me when he's having his morning coffee in Mexico. That's connection, and that's the new kind of tourism. That's, if we can achieve that, I think we're going to take tourism to the next level, and it's going to be more important, especially because the new generations are precisely looking for that. You know, they're looking for deep, meaningful connections, not just knowing somewhere, but living with people and having shared experiences and shared connections. I think that's the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.